Alright, apparently we're back, so hello again.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing happened. Like they were just retracing each other's steps. Wulfy's getting the mushroom right now, which is hard required to get your flippers. I mean, it's just here in khakis. I mean, the potion shop is in khak. There's no reason not to check it, right? Yeah, oh. The purple bars, I don't see them, but sure.
Just suspend your disbelief.
We'll still need to find that pod. Go back at Skull Woods. Or... Where are you going? Are you climbing, GT? You are climbing, GT. I mean... actually routes pretty well. Because you're gonna be on top of the pyramid. You're getting that bomb, and you're going back with it. If it's actually the pyramid, you're clearing thought, you just have to go out. And if it's... I mean, on Drax's tracker, back of Skullwood is still marked unchecked. Don't know, like, there wasn't one viewer that told me that there was a hint about back of Skullwoods. I'm not sure about it, because I actually have no idea which connector would that be. Since we checked all the entrances. Oh yeah, shit. I forgot, we don't need pod.
I was gonna say, I could've swore we have everything we need now.
My bad. I was. Since we didn't find it. It was like...
Yeah.
Sure, I forgot that
yeah, we could give, like, 2 flying fladoodles about pods.
A blame just for the interruption. I'm surprised Wulfy didn't do a map check. He's gonna find the book. I was gonna feel really bad about it, I guess. But we know it's gonna be nothing. I'm not sure why he's taking the Smith for... wasn't it? Wasn't the Smith in Jack?
Yeah, it was in CAC. So, unless everything goes crap, track should be finishing under 2 hours.
That was a really fast seed, given that there was an ice place. I mean, in logic required double dip, but we checked all the entrances as well, but those early boots really helped, I guess, with the good time on this seed. But yeah, definitely sub 2 for drag on this one. I'm actually very surprised we got all those pod small keys and big key very early for pod to be nothing.
That's how entrance rando goes. Wulfy eventually gonna end up getting their go mode, but it'll be too little too late.
Still hasn't found Eastern as well. I believe he has exactly the same amount of entrances that Drag had back then. GT Vanilla entrance was junk because we had a hint about it. No, we had a hint about GT, it's not pod.
Yeah, it's GT hints as a fairy fountain. Yep. I mean, if we didn't know any better right now, this could just be like a regular Keysanity seed, and like, oh look, we're fighting Area 2, we must be close to being done. I mean, that literally is just it.
Getting blue balled a little bit. Doesn't feel good. Oh, actually missing that one.
Oh, almost getting a triple there. Either way, Brack is about to kill Ganon, and assuming everything goes hunky-dory, Drac will be moving on. So,
Actually gonna be losers brackets finals.
Sword Silver's super trivial fight.
Really, really easy fight with that much equipment. Phew, that was close.
A couple more, or something like that.
Might have to relight that torch. Yeah. Nope.
Alright, down goes Ganon. Drac just has to walk by this 3x1 bridge, and that will do it. $156.05. Drac is our winner, and we'll be moving on to face off with Goomba in Losers Final.
Actually, a rematch, because Goomba was the one who sent Drac into the losers bracket, and now they have to face each other again.
Yep, it'll be a rematch. Grudge match, if you will. If we can get Drac in here for an interview. There he is. Hey, Drac. GG's.
Hello, Drac. GG.
GG. What a nice seed.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, it went pretty smoothly for you. Like, did you even double dip a dungeon? Hera, I guess, but
Hera, I guess,
and Thieves Down, I guess,
count.
but
yeah, those are minor double dips.
And Thieves Down, but like no Eastern double dip, like.
I didn't even find Eastern until I was in Go mode, but I was pretty sure it had to be there, or if it wasn't there, it's Back of Skullwoods, which I just skipped earlier because of no Fire Rod.
So, a seed without pod, huh?
Yeah, it's not the first one I had, but this time I assume pod was just in Pyramid Fairy, which means it's just locked behind Go mode, so we will never find that.
We had reason to believe it could also have been Back of Skullwoods, but we're not sure. We never saw it.
No, I'm pretty sure like you never got a hint about it being connected. I mean, even if it was, what connector would that be? We've seen everything in that seed aside from pod. I think.
Either way.
So you're off facing Goomba again?
Ooh, rematch. Let's hope I don't get too old again.
I mean, I hope it's gonna be closer than it was before. I mean, in the winners bracket, it was kind of one-sided for Goomba, I think. But I know how both of you are, since I've been rating the two of you as well, and I really hope that's gonna be closer than it was.
Yeah, like I also hope it's not the other way around, that I just beat Goomba 2-0 with like 10-minute leads every time now, because that's also boring.
How about that sequence with the mushroom?
I mean, it wasn't a very good spot. You just set the mirror out of the dungeon and turn it into the witch.
Yeah, I mean, even Potioner wasn't in a bad spot. It was just in Kag. Right. Oh, flippers.
Yeah, and the flute was also somewhat early, so you could go back there pretty easily. I mean, it wasn't the pyramid, but since we had it connected to the top of Hyrule Castle, you just route in the pyramid anyway on your way to Pod or on your way to Catfish or something like that.
Yeah, hard to acquire cape again. It's happening a lot in the tourney. Like having to get the cape to go through the connectors so you can get something. This time was Eastern, and like it wasn't Pod. That somewhere you don't really want to go back to.
Well, at least it worked out with the route, because Swamp Palace was also in the general area, and Swamp Palace gave you go mode, so you just were just there after that.
Okay, well, any other thoughts you'd like to share with us, Dracarys, before we close out?
Yeah, why the hell does this game like Ice Palace so much?
Logical required. Double the.
It's like this game gives you the hammer and the glove, and even tells you where the big key is, but then it still expects you to go in there without the big key.
I'm just surprised you pulled that one so fast. Like you still had the tablets to check, I think, and that's it. But
yeah, but when I walked through the connector in CAC that I hadn't checked before, the one that brought me to Floating Island, I was like, okay, I have bombos, Ice Palace is right here. Let's just get this over with. It's gonna be something in there anyway.
It was. Not sure if you checked bomb. Yeah, you checked bombos. I thought it was drunk as well, right?
Yeah, I can't remember any of the tablets having anything important. I think it was like a heart container and a compass or something like that. Oh yeah, and there was the Mimic Ledge hint. That one actually made me laugh quite a bit when I read that one.
Mimic Ledge was the storyteller. Rude. We had a good laugh on stream as well when you found it.
Alright. Dracarys, not that much more to go, right? One more. Oh, two more, actually.
Or maybe only one more if I lose.
Yeah, I mean, you will get your chance to get your sweet revenge on Goomba, I guess.
Well, I hope so. Well, we'll see.
But yeah, what do you think? How will it go? Will you beat him this time?
I don't know. Goomba and I have a history of beating each other pretty heavily. If one of us wins, the one who wins just wins by 50 minutes usually, and I don't know. I hope it's me this time and not Goomba again.
Well, best of luck with that. We're, I guess, ready to wrap up here, so only 2 more matches in this tournament remaining. Wulfy sadly not joining us, so we're good for now. Only Dracarys, Goomba, and the grand finalist, Mr. Korek himself remaining. So I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I want to give a big shout out to Relkin, to Lin, and to our trackers, to Tyler, and to Maltak. And of course to both runners, to Dracarys, congrats again on making it to the losers bracket finals. And to Wulfy, who's taking his exit from the tournament here, but had a great run as the second seed. So yeah, that's it for today. And now, go watch some Zuder, because that's all we do lately. Again, I guess. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back with more action with the final action from the ALttPR Crossworld Keysanity tournament next week, I guess. Thanks, everyone. Nobody says bye.
Bye.
Say bye.